Today, we're going to be creating best-selling Etsy designs, and we are going to be using it with a completely free tool. We're going to use Google AI Studio. And since Halloween is right around the corner, at least in terms of when you should be uploading for print on demand, we are going to go ahead and use a trending Halloween design as a starting point and branch off and make best-selling variants. So let's go ahead and jump into Etsy. Okay, so here we are in Etsy, and I'm not going to be showing the shop that I used for the inspiration image for understanding how to create an effective prompt. But basically what I'm looking for is something that says popular now. You could click in and it'll tell you how many carts they're in. And we're basically looking on the front end to see what kind of data we have in terms of what's a bestseller and what's popular. So after picking an image, I went ahead and I jumped into Google AI Studio. So let's go over to that tool. Okay, so here we are in Google AI Studio, and Google AI Studio is a free tool. The Gemini 2.5 Pro model is just as capable as ChatGPT, and we can use it to construct a prompt based on this image, and then we can take that prompt and we can run in different directions with it to make something that's all our own. So all I did was ask for it to make an image generation prompt for that image, and then it went ahead and gave me 3 options. The only one we're interested in is this detailed one. And then we asked for 5 different takes on how to make a similar feeling design, but with different color palettes and design shifts. I want it to be more like the detailed prompt. And then we ended up with these 5 different takes. I ran them, and then I forgot that I needed to probably remove certain things like glowing effects. So I just asked for it to rewrite the prompts to make them not have glowing and have simple, easy to remove backgrounds. So in order to generate images using the Imagen 4 model, which is what we will be using in this video, we would go over to the side here and click Generate Media. And after clicking Generate Media, we would click Imagen. Now, I've already pre-ran all of those prompts, so we don't have to do this in real time. But as you could see here, we do have limited free quota for testing. But during the making of this video, I ran at least 10 or 15 images at the Imagen 4 preview and some of them at the Imagen 4 Ultra. And those are the top-end models that Google has available. So it's definitely something that we could use for free, and we have clear rights in terms of being able to use them commercially. And just as an extremely quick recap, I asked an AI to do a deep dive, and it pulled up over 250 reputable sources, and it told me essentially that Google is happy enough to let us use their free trial and experimental features to use in commercial use, such as print on demand. Users retain full ownership of generated images and can sell them on physical products. So here we are. I've pre-ran all of these images, like I said earlier, and we're having some pretty cool looking images. I can definitely imagine somebody wearing this on a shirt. It's a completely different vibe. It's nothing like the original image, but it does have the coquette bow and it has the retro ghost. And this one is a rerun, essentially, of the previous one over here. And this is also a very cool take, very celestial, which is interesting to me that it can have such different results. But as long as they're good results, we can put them on a shirt and it can sell, right? So I like this one as well. And then we went over into the Gothic niche. And while I wasn't super happy with this one, I can see how with more prompt engineering, this could be a very viable design. Perhaps moving these white outlined roses would help, and maybe calming down the motifs around the back here. But that's something that we can do with prompt engineering. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. So all we did was we asked for it to take out the crow silhouettes and the white outlined floral work and the wrought iron motifs. So let's go ahead, generate media, Imagen, and then drop the new prompt. Okay, this is a much better take. It's going to be much easier to remove these things in the background, and I can definitely see this being something that can work. So when in doubt, you can always ask for the AI to adjust the prompt for you. So this is the old one, and this is the much simpler new one, and it's a pretty attractive design, completely different take on the original. Now here we are with another take on the idea, and this one is more of an autumn themed design. We've got gourds, we've got pumpkins, mushrooms, fall leaves. This is a very nice design. I can definitely see this working. And I ran it again, and this one is simpler, and that would also be something that I can imagine working. But I probably like this one a little bit better. Okay, so here we are with a kawaii one. It's a pretty good one, and we've got like these nice little candy corns down here, right? So I could definitely see this being another viable take. And here is the last one. It's definitely more off the wall. This is the forest core magical type of take, and I find that the coquette bow made with vines is pretty interesting. Okay, so there we go. We use the free Google AI Studio, and we managed to create unique takes that add value to the market. Now, you could do all of the same types of things in ChatGPT, but I thought that it would be refreshing to see a completely free option that is using a different AI ecosystem. So it's definitely possible to be thinking outside of ChatGPT and still do very good work for your print-on-demand business. Now, if you want a copy of these prompts so you can run with them yourself, then sign up for my newsletter linked below, and in 3 days from the posting of this video, I will send out all of the prompts. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.